Welcome to GladrapChannel. We're here in Auckland, New Zealand, Mount Eden Terrace. In association with Boxing New Zealand, the ANZAC Super Series 6. Saturday, the 20th of October, 2018. Here we are, we're in our fourth fight.
I am Benjamin Watt, and alongside me I've got Jerome. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Thanks for the introduction.
This is the fourth bout for the evening. We've got James Carlton from the blue corner.
Yep.
And Artem Briansky.
Yeah, sorry for the pronunciation, guys. But Artem in the red, James in the blue.
Now, these are a lot older than you'd say the other boxers we've had so far. I'd say about 15, 16-year-olds. 16-year-olds?
Spot on, 15 years old.
15 years old. So we're going into more the, I think it's the junior division.
Very aggressive coming out. You've got James really in the blue, really trying to find an inside jab.
James coming from Christchurch, from the Canterbury Boxing Association.
But Artem really moving quite smartly on the outside. He's got a nice jab.
But James got those got a good jab, like making those not just doing the jab, but doing a couple of punches as well.
A nice jab there, nice slip from James Carlton. And they tie up there. Referee telling them work their way out, as they do.
Now it's quite nice to see how much skill they've actually got, and he's landing. And you can see what some of the other boxers has been doing so far is they're mixing it up a bit, like not just going for the head, they're going for the body. You know, the body gently tires the people out.
Definitely. It's quite an interesting fight we've got on our hands.
And we see a tie up again. And James is just like outboxing, you'd say, Artem at the moment.
And if you feel like these rounds are a little bit longer, it's because they are three 2-minute rounds.
3 2-minute rounds, or 3 rounds, 2 minutes. And the tying up again, doing the classic under my armpit type thing. You'd say, depending on how they do that, sometimes they can actually tire their opponent down. And that's why they do it.
Yeah. Well, a great example of that is Vladimir Klitschko. He, when a big part of his reign was actually tying fighters down, bringing them to the end of the 10th, the 11th round, and finishing them off. So it is a tactic that a lot of boxers use to tire out their opponents, especially when they're a little bit taller.
Now let's have a look at these trophies right here. They look pretty bling bling right there. Now I believe like what each person gets a trophy, but also there's a couple of big trophies for the most scientific boxer. Obviously who wins over the whole Australia versus New Zealand series, you know.
I hope there's a
couple of New Zealand trophies right there.
well, I hope there's a trophy for the best. Well, I'd definitely win that.
Oh, I wouldn't say that so far.
Coming into round number 2.
Round number 2.
It's a good laugh. Here we go.
Oh, he stumbled a little bit back, Artem.
But Artem's he's keeping that distance with that jab, and here they go at it again.
Well, Artem, he was throwing, but nothing was landing. It wasn't actually, you would say, like a scientific punch coming out. Well,
there you go. Right there. He's landing that jab.
He did better. He did better. But yeah, James is just outboxing him. Apart from there's just that jab, that good jab that was just hitting right there from Artem.
What I like about what Artem's doing is that he's keeping the distance. He's working off the jab. He's tying in when James gets close. And what you want to see is him actually work from the jab as you do.
Artem is actually coming out right now.
Yeah, so he's working from the jab and he's slipping in those uppercuts.
But James is still actually doing quite well, keeping his distance, doing the long jab.
Again, a tight fight to call. Again.
probably say that James might have the reach advantage as well, also with a taller boxer.
Working in the clinch.
A little bit dirty, actually. Clinching, punching within the inside, and like did the whole armpit thing before.
A master of dirty boxing. Here they go. Right hand.
Now, Artem is actually doing a much better job than the first round. Oh, and just as I say it, James come back. It's the commentators curse. I say something and they try to defy me. So you are wrong.
So Artem's really, you can see him breathing quite heavily now.
Now you can see the mouth guard.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to work off that counter.
A nice even round that round. You'd get a bit of a tit for tat right there.
I wouldn't want to be a judge in these fights. All of them have been quite close, and that was another round there.
I'd like to point out that today's doctor is the great one, the one and only Shireen Jacobs. She's one of the best boxing doctors in New Zealand, alongside Dave Renata. And you know, those two are a couple, of course.
Yeah, it's really awesome to see that that the grassroots of boxing is in good hands, and that there's a lot of volunteers here really putting in their you know, their time and their money to really help out these kids and put on a great show.
And the support in the crowd as well. This is the third and final round.
Now I want to see Artem really start to throw some punches with intentions off that jab.
Oh, there we go. James is coming out. He's not giving Artem a try, but Artem just pushes against the ropes.
Big left hook from James. Sorry to cut you off there, Benji, but that hook was incredible. Well, and now here he comes.
The action is going faster than what I'm speaking. Oh, it's the mouth guard, or this
headgear issue.
Headgear. Now headgear, I like to say, in my opinion, headgear is fitted like a mouth guard. You should actually have your own headgear, not share anyone else's.
Yeah,
because otherwise,
agreed.
Something similar like this will happen. It just gets a little bit too loose, and it could blind you.
Oh!
And then here comes
that
James.
left
He's
hook,
in trouble.
James is really putting it on Artem here.
Artem is like just was a bit stumbly.
I'm really loving that left hook, and James, this is the last round. There's
James
a minute
really
to go.
wanting it.
There's a minute to go.
Oh, let's see what's happening here. Oh, there could be a broken nose, but the doctors say it's okay to keep on going.
James is really going to pour it on here. He's worked hard.
Oh, it's quite dirty right now. Artem is just holding him.
I think the ref really needs to step in and break these guys up.
Too much anger, I guess emotion is coming through, you could say. And the mouth guard has actually fallen out of Artem. Sometimes this is actually a little trick that some boxers do just to give themselves extra time. I mean, I've seen a couple of pros that have done this in the past. Now it's giving the mouth guard a little clean, of course. These mats have been here for quite a long time, so you just never know what's happening.
Definitely. But James, he's looking pumped and he's looking ready to really finish off this round. Just under 20 seconds to go.
So the referee just said, hey, listen to me. When I say break, you actually break, not actually continue punching.
And here we go. That left hook connecting again. And James,
he's just coming
really
out on top.
pouring it on.
James from Christchurch, I should say. And I guess when Artem was in trouble, he just needed to hold on for dear life, you could say. And James is doing amazing in this round. The most entertaining round I could so far of the day.
Yeah.
All right, 10 seconds to go. This seems like it's been going on for more than 2 minutes, but let's see how it goes. And Artem is completely knackered.
What a great fight.
What a great fight. I'd say James came away with the win. I'd say he won the first and third round. What do you think?
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. The amount of punches he was throwing, the significant punches he was throwing, that left hook connecting multiple times. What a great fight, but great heart to Artem. You know, he really showed that he's got a heart, you know, but unfortunately it was a tough night in the office for him.
Yeah, it was one of those hard days in the office. James, well deserving of, if he actually does win this, wearing both blue and the red wraps. Just to confuse you, you know. Oh, it seems to be going on for a little while, so there could be a split decision on our hands.
For this fight, I'd be quite surprised if it went the other way.
Well, it's generally what happens.
Stranger things have happened in boxing.
The scorecards are in. And we have a winner by way of split decision
Oh, there you go.
in favour of the blue corner, James Charlton.
I wonder who the other...
James Charlton.
I wonder which judge actually went the other way, because I don't know. I definitely think James actually won from Christchurch. Good on him.
Let's get right behind these boxes. These bets